A huge thank you to these incredible supporters on the screen and to you watching this video. Your support helps us bring our golf curriculum to low-income children around the world at no cost to them, just like our location in Cape Flat, South Africa in partnership with the Hillard program. Please like, share, and consider subscribing. Together, we can give the gift of golf to kids who need it the most. Old school versus new school golf instruction. One tells you to keep your head down, the other tells you to activate vertical ground force, vectors through anterior pelvic glide. Translation, nobody really knows what the hell's going on anymore. Golf instruction has become a cold war. On one side, you've got the guys in khakis yelling about Ben Hogan. On the other side, it's biomechanic wizards with more force plates than students. So today, I'm going to try and help settle this. Who's right? Who's wrong? Who's just really good at sounding smart on Instagram? And who you should actually be learning from? Old school golf instruction was all about repetition, tempo, and feel. You were told to swing out to the right, keep your left arm straight, stay behind the ball, and of course, keep your head down, as if you were praying to the turf gods for better contact. This era was dominated by instructors like Butch Harmon, Jim McLean, David Ledbetter, guys who built their careers on players who were already elite. The instruction was visual, it was field-based, and sometimes was just flat out mystical. Pretend you're throwing a bucket of water down the fairway. I mean, come on. But here's the thing, it worked for a lot of people. Tempo, balance, rhythm, shot shaping, it was all baked into the way they taught. There was no TrackMan, no 3D motion, just what your coach could see and what you could feel. And when you connected, it felt pure. Whether it was them doing that is another question. Now there's the downside. Well, a lot of instruction was based on the wrong information. The ball flight laws they taught were just flat out incorrect. Most of them thought the ball started in the direction of your swing path and not your club face. That led to decades of players getting the wrong fix. You sliced the ball, they told you to swing more inside. You did that and congratulations, now you got a duck hook that's killing squirrels on the left side of the fairway. Old school also tried to fit everyone into the same mold. No consideration for body type, injuries, athletic background. You were just told to copy the model, usually Hogan or Nicklaus, regardless of whether your body could do what theirs did. New school flipped everything. Now we've got pressure mats, launch monitors, slow-mo cameras, and biomechanical data tracking your spine tilt, rotational torque, and ground reaction forces. Coaches like George Gankus, Milo Lyons, and the guys at Athletic Motion Golf, they're bringing in tech, science, and evidence-based solutions. And it's changed the game quite literally. We now know, thanks to radar and data, that the ball starts in the direction the face is pointing, not where the path is going. The face angle controls most of the start line. Path controls curvature. That's it. That's the whole secret we never got from those old VHS tapes for 1995. New school instruction gives players measurable feedback. You can see your numbers, you can track your progress, you can adjust based on fact, not just feel. But here's the flip side. New school also has its traps. It's a trap! Some coaches are basically human TrackMans. They'll give you 10 data points and not a single feel. They tell you your swing direction is too left, your vertical force is late, your X factor stretch is off, and meanwhile, you just want to start chunking at 60 yards. It's easy to fall into the data rabbit hole. You may leave with more knowledge, but worse contact. You become so focused on numbers that you lose the athletic motion that actually creates great shots. But this is the heart of it all, because this is where the new school, they got it right, and the old school for decades simply didn't know. Old school instructors thought that if you swung the club right, the ball would go right. That's not really the truth. The face angle controls where the ball starts. Roughly 75 to 85% of that start line is controlled by face. The path only tells you how much it curves. So all those tips to swing out to right field to fix your slice, useless if your face is still wide open. You just sent it OB right to Mrs. Havikan's pool with some style. It took radar tech to expose this. TrackMan, Flight Scope, they showed us what really happens at impact, and it completely reshaped what a good coach needs to know. Now, there are excellent coaches in both camps, but let's be honest, there are some not so good ones. Old school coaches like Butch Harmon, he understood matchups. He didn't force everyone into one swing. He adjusted based on the player. Chuck Cook built major winners with quiet, simple instruction, while Jim McLean, well, he was the first one to talk about body types. But on the other hand, old school also gave us robotic one-plane molds and tips that were basically made up. And let's not forget the era where swinging with a towel under both arms was considered advanced theory. New school, well, we got coaches like Milo Lines who are doing amazing things with ground force work, sequencing, pressure mapping that's understandable and applicable. Athletic motion golf, they showed the science without overwhelming you, and even Genghis, love him or hate him, he brought athleticism and speed back into the conversation. But again, some new coaches are out here selling snake oil. They use big words, fancy tech, but still can't fix a basic slice. Or worse, they use TrackMan numbers to justify a swing that just doesn't work. But here's my opinion. You should not pick sides. You should pick what fits you. If you're someone who learns best through feel, or grew up playing other sports, or who swings better when you don't overthink it, you might click more with the old school guys. If you're analytical, you like feedback, or have physical limitations that need custom solutions, new school can help you understand the why and give you a roadmap that fits your body. But no matter what, find a swing coach who understands cause and effect. Someone who just doesn't repeat slogans or push a swing model, or their staff deals or sponsored deals force you in another direction, but someone who knows how to match your swing to your body, your coordination, your goals, and your practice time. The best coaches blend feel and fact. They don't need to pick a side because they do understand both. Old school gave us feel, new school gave us facts. The best instruction? Let me know in the comments down below. Have a great weekend. I'll see everybody Monday. Fairways and greens.